Well, the message of the angels to the shepherds is good news of great joy. It's good news because a saviour has been born, a rescuer. Jesus has come to rescue us.
And we might feel this year that our situation has actually been quite similar to that of the shepherds. In the same way that they hadn't seen friends and families for quite some time, we've definitely felt that this year.
And it's felt a bit like a land under occupation, not from a Roman occupying army, but from a virus.
There's been that sense of isolation, hasn't there? There may be things that you haven't been able to do this year that you normally would. We've not been able to go to school or work at various points, and there will be all sorts of other activities that have been curtailed. It might feel as if we're a bit on the outside of things.
We might be feeling weary as well, not from being up all night looking after sheep, but just change in itself is tiring, and we've had so much change this year. It can be really quite exhausting. But the message of the angels for the shepherds was good news of great joy for all people, for you and me, as well as those shepherds and everyone living in first century Palestine.
Now, take the star that you wrote your comfort and joy on earlier and have a look at it. I wonder what it was that you wrote. It might have been something really quite profound, or it might have been something really very simple. So often the things that we think bring us comfort and joy can be quite temporal. They can be quite dependent on other things being in place or going on around us. But the joy that the angels promised is long-lasting. 2,000 years later, we're still talking about the joy that that very first Christmas brought.
The joy the angels promised lasts for eternity. If you want to know more about that, you'd be very welcome to join us on our Alpha course next year, to come along to church, to get in touch with me. You'll find the details, my contact details, my email and phone number in the front of the parish magazine each month. I'd be very happy to meet up and chat with you about it. But for now, we're going to sing of that joy in our next carol. It's Joy to the World.